morning, fellow Biafrans. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke. Welcome again to another edition of live broadcast from New York City. Today is the third day, May 2021. All right, before we proceed, customarily we have to pray. We have to let our leader, Mazi Iyke, lead us in prayer. Let us pray.
We give you every praise, every honor, every adoration. We have come before thee humbly to submit ourselves before your throne of grace, that you may have mercy and pity upon your children who are being ravaged by hunger, that you may have pity upon us. Those of us who are being lied to persistently on a regular basis, that you may have pity upon us. Those who are suffering, those who are sick, those who are diseased right around the world, that you may bring your comforting hand upon them. For those that have passed, O Heavenly Father, that you may comfort their families, that you may comfort them, that your grace, O Heavenly Father, may abide with us now and always, we pray. He said.
Hey. Onya dona mwagaka.
As we continue to mourn the very great and gallant hero, which means the chalice of God, the Holy Grail himself.
Biafran warrior, freedom fighter man, Igonso is our hero, Igonso in a resting at the paradise.
You fought like a soldier, and you died like a soldier. You never betrayed our motherland. Your legacy lives on.
You are a gallant soldier, a fervent soldier, benevolent soldier. My brother, you will live on. Because you will live on. Because you are a hero. Because
What keep your heart
To be avenged, because it is appointed unto man to die only but once. It is the way you die. It is the way you exit the stage of man.
The sudden death is unbearable. I feel the pain from my innermost heart. You just had to say goodbye, my hero.
Ebani no nechebe kasino to guanana. You left us, but you live on.
On Obogo, Nante Kuala Biafra, Njinji Jireji, Ala Juroye, Iya Nurta, ESN Commander, Umunde Rayanye, Konsamwala.
You are innocent. You offended nobody, but they choose to kill you.
For you.
You offended nobody, but they choose to kill you. We revenge now.
There will be no mercy. There will be no mercy. I'm telling you that we will not. Let that heaven fall. Let we all perish. It is the will and the vision of the Most High. they were evil.
Because your death will be remembered.
As Biafrans mourn you, the whole world mourns you too.
It truly pains my heart that you are no more.
You are a hero.
The shock can never go out from my heart that you are no more. Continue fighting.
You are a hero.
Commander Ikuso, your sacrifices will never be forgotten. We will get Biafra reincarnate soon.
And the council will be avenged without apologies to any idiot wherever in the world. And work is ongoing to that effect, and we're not going to stop until the heads are complete.
Eastern Security Network, ọkwa nọrọ onwe ha, ndị abịa ebulu wee bịaba. Ndị na-eche Biafra nche, ọkwa nọrọ onwe ha, ndị abịa ebulu wee bịaba. Mana ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị abịa ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụ? Ndị abịa ha nọ n'ọsọ. Akwa onye ọbụla nọ n'ọsọ. Ndị abịa ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ndami bike jene ndami ejebe ebusizienu ndami ụmụ waija na-atụ onye ụta brọda m na-ekwughị ekwu ọnụ gị nọmelụti ọkụkọ ntike na n'ife n'idofe Eastern Security jisie n'ike n'ọlụ ndị na-eche Biafra jisie n'ike n'ọlụ ife salụ fame anyị enwe mmeri mana ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka na-akọzi ifene ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ onye mana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ onye mana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ onye mana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ ma ọ dị ndụ ma nwụrụ anwụ ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị na-eme n'ọlụ ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị na-emenụ n'ime obodo ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị na-eme n'ọlụ ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ Chukwu okike bịa amaghị amama amasị amasị anyị ma na ịnọ n'ọlụ isi ike n'ọlụ maka ihe n'oge ikele anyị isi ike n'ọlụ maka ihe n'oge ikele anyị ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ kedu ife na-eme n'ọlụ ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka na-akọzi ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ
We're broadcasting live. Our leader's name is Mazi Iyke. We are here again to discuss and talk about issues that concern us as a people. Things are rolling, but I still want to remind you about the importance of supporting our ESN. Our ESN, these are the volunteers that have come in to save us. I was reading something on Facebook this morning Some people were saying, oh, nobody wants war because they said our leaders say we are ready to face. Of course, we don't have a choice. We don't want war. We don't. Believe me, we don't. But if they bring it to us, hey, you know, when they push comes to shuffle, we'll shuffle it with them. We're not going to run away. We are in our land. We're not going to take anybody's land. We're not going to war. Somebody who comes to your land is the person that wants war, not you. People don't go to war, leave their homes, go to somewhere else to fight somebody and think the person will just vacate his home and run away because people will die. People are already dying. Every single day we see it happening. Thanks to our ESN that we need to support, because without them, without Mazi Iyke, Ipob, believe me sincerely, I don't know what could have happened to us by now. Whoever wants to deceive himself or lie to himself, you can do all you want to do, lie. But you know something? Every single day brings Biafra closer to us. You can't force a woman to be your wife. Neither can a woman force a man to be her husband. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Everybody should go his separate ways. That's why they have a court. You go to court, you decide, you know what? I'm tired of this person. I'm tired of this relationship. I want to go. It's only in Biafra that I see that people say we are tired of this nonsense and nobody wants to let you go. And not that they're even trying to do, even if a man, let us say, a man and a wife, and they have a problem, and they decided to go apart. You see, they go to counselors. They go to people that try to make you understand that these are things that can work out. They give you time. They say separate. That's what they say. They call it separation. You separate and you stay away for a while. Within that period, that's the period they want to know whether you people can, kind of change your mind. Dogs say, if you fall for me, I fall for you. That's life. But these people are not doing anything to improve our lives at all. Absolutely nothing. Let us assume that when this whole thing started, that they had abide by certain things. They can start improving things. That will pacify maybe our leader, Mazi Iyke, who want to change his mind. But he knows you guys. He knows you can't. They talk restructure. No, you don't want it. They did this. Oh, you don't want it. I remember, I don't forget one of his broadcasts, when he was asked, what would we do for you to stop this agitation? He said, okay, build a second Niger bridge. Did you do that? No. Fix all the roads. Did you do that? No. Move all the ports should be open. Did you do that? No. You have not done anything. Maybe you started. If you started something, maybe the man can say, well, let me watch you. Because you know something? I don't even think Satan will trust you guys. Because you're a bunch of idiots that I don't even know where your brain are. You chasing rats when your house is on fire. You run around things that are not relevant. That shows you are not ready. Our solution, the only solution, the indomitable solution to this problem is that we are going our separate ways. Biafra is here to stay. And we will support any other unit within this nonsense called Nigeria that want to be on their own. You will have our support 100%. That's all. If they want to bring war, don't keep on scaring us with war. The war is coming. Who doesn't? Some of us have seen the war, my dear. You people don't even know. Most of you are just probably born. There are some of us who didn't just see the war, that went to war. It doesn't matter. Those that will die in this thing, whether you go to war or not. Those that will not live to see Biafra will not see it. The war is not going to cost anything. Every single day they rape your mothers, they take your children, they take your fathers, your uncles, they take them to the bush, they cut off their head. Do you think that is not war? If that is not war, I don't know what war is. War is even better. Because this one, they take you on your bed where you're sleeping. War, at least you are there in the war front and you know what you expected. Bullets are flying left and right. You sit down there, you see the bullet fly, boom, knock off a tree very close to you. We keep going. We thank the ESN. We need you to support them. Support not them. I don't even say support them. Support us. Because you know what? We are all volunteers. All of us are ESN. Every single Biafran is an ESN. So what we need is support. Go to www.ipobinusa.org. donate. Let me go slow on this one. The website where you can make your donation. There are other ways you can do it, but this is the easiest and the simplest way. On your phone, just type in www.ipob in USA. That's one word. ipob in USA.org/donate. That way the money will go to the way it's supposed to be. Make it a monthly thing, make it a daily thing, make it a weekly thing, whatever way you think is convenient.
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
If it's not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? Ipob, thank you.
Thank you.
ESL, thank you. Ipob, thank you. ESL, thank you.
ESN is chasing away criminals in our land, in Biafra land.
Before we were truly messed up, but right now we are fully secure. Words cannot tell how we feel about the things you do for us.
Are you struggling to stand for our rights? We say thank you for protecting Biafra land.
Yeah, you've been fighting so hard, protecting motherland against the Fulanis, enemies of Biafra land.
They are the soldiers that we know, bronzes of God and keepers say, hey.
If it's not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? Ipob, thank you.
Thank you, ESN.
Thank you. Ipob,
We say
thank you. ESL, thank you.
I say never slow down until our enemies are all down. Yeah, you've been the power I can rely on. That is a fact that I can't deny.
Champion soldiers fighting stronger and protecting lives. The pain you feel today will gain the joy you feel tomorrow.
We say yes to you, yes, like every day. Cause if it's not for
Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? Ipob, thank you. ESL, thank you. Ipob, thank you. ESL, thank you.
we are grateful to God for ESN. Progress to your neighbors. Thank you.
Oh yes, ESN is here.
Long live ESN, long live IPOB, long live our leader Mazi Iyke. All hail Biafra. Biafra, we hail you. Support ESN wherever you are.
All right, support us. When we say ESN, we are all ESN. Every single Biafran is a volunteer out there trying to struggling and to get their own freedom. You will not be nice if you do not dip your hands in your pocket. There are people in the front line that are doing it. Everybody's volunteering to do this thing. So your own voluntary or volunteer that you are is for you to dip your hand in your pocket and support what we are doing. And how can you do that? You can't go to war. Yes, you know what? You can. Going to war means putting your hand in your pocket and supporting what we are doing. Stop saving that money because it's not going to be of any use to you. If you don't support our brothers, don't support our mothers are being raped. Our sisters, our daughters, they can't go to their farms because of these hoodlums that they call the Fulani people. The biggest enemy that we have in this world, the Fulanis. They are returning everybody's flesh. Wherever they go, they are problem. Every single way, even in Mali where they come out of, they have not even been given any political office. Because you know what? These people are hoodlums. These people are, I don't know how to describe them. Yesterday I came across, I was listening and I saw Dele Momodu's program yesterday and I took it up. I took it up because there was somebody in that thing and it was a bishop.
Very plenty.
He made some very vital, important comments. And I need us to listen to that this morning and then see what we can make out of it. I want you to listen to it attentively. I got it yesterday. Dele Momodu was saying something that was very, very important, and I think we need to listen very, very closely.
Good morning, Africa. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I have good news for you. And the good news is that I've just watched a video and I want you to listen very carefully to it.
Yes.
And then you and I will discuss it. It is the press conference addressed by Pastor Itwa Igodalo, my very good friend and brother. He said it all. He summarized it all. He summarized everything. So I want you to listen to it. I'm going to play it for you in a moment. I'm going to play you a couple of videos. And then you will see that the problem of Nigeria is not something that cannot be solved, but some people are just not ready to solve it because it tallies with their own personal agenda. I don't know how leaders can sit down, arms akimbo, and just watch a great nation perish. It's unfortunate. So, Pastor Itwa, over to you. Please listen carefully.
Let me say it bold, loud, and clear. The problem of insecurity in Nigeria lies on the table of Muhammadu Buhari. If Muhammadu Buhari is ready today to stop all this insecurity, he has the power, he has the ability, and he knows what to do. You can read my lips. He knows what to do. The reason why he's not doing it, I don't really.
Because he is dead. That's why he cannot do it. Onwala, the man who goes since. Why are you people? Anyway, let's keep listening. You asking why he can't do it. Buhari is dead. You don't have no Buhari. How can dead people, dead men don't bite? That's what we are told. We know that. I was listening. Just keep listening.
Understand. The reason why he's not showing enough energy and effort and direction and interest and concern in this, I really don't understand. For a person who was a general in the Nigerian army, he looks a little bit too complacent, a little bit too lackadaisical concerning this issue of insecurity. The insecurity problem starts first with a tone at the top.
Aliyu Bada, I will reply you in a second.
A bunch of security leaders who were disunited, quarreling amongst themselves. They couldn't agree on anything. They couldn't fight behind one common purpose. And a lot of them were just doing whatever they wanted. And the gentleman, Buhari, was looking at them. Everybody told him, these people are not united. These people are not working together. These people have different agendas. And he did nothing about it. And so that can't work. It can't continue. Now we have a new set of security leaders. Let us hope that these ones can come together and face this problem. You know, how can you capture 257 girls and we don't know where they are? It's not possible in this day and age with technology and everything. Do you know the amount of effort it takes to move 250 people across a certain place and nobody saw them and you can't find them and they disappear? And they say this girl near Sharibu, she's captured, she's having babies every year and you can't find her. What does that mean? What nonsense is that? And you are telling us that she had baby. Who made that announcement that she had baby? Where's the person? Why don't you bring him and say, where's the baby that she saw? And where's the girl? And we can't find her. And we cross our hands and we are looking. If Leah Sharibu was my daughter, I would go to wherever she is and go and pick her out and look for her. But we're looking because you see, we're not really serious about these things. People come into a village, they rape the village, 20 of them, they carry the women, they carry the children, and we cannot find them. Who does that in this day and age? It doesn't happen. A man comes, they pick up a man, they take him into a forest, they cut his head, 8 of them, they are speaking, they are videoing it, we're seeing them, and not one person said, where are we going to look for these people? There was no call for these people. They videoed it and they sent it to us and we saw it and nobody did anything. I mean, how can that happen? How can that happen? And all these headsmen that are in the forest, all these kidnappers, the police know them. The police know where to find them. But nobody is engaging. Nobody is trying. It's a business. It's a business. People are making money from this thing. People are selling arms to these people. People are making money from security votes. People are making money from the pain and the death of innocent people. And that's why this problem is not being solved. And somehow we're looking away.
Hello. Hope you enjoyed.
Okay. Before I talk about Pastor Itwa,
let me talk a little bit about what this man said. Listen, if the whole thing he is saying is the absolute truth, but where I don't feel comfortable about this whole thing is that you can't tell me you people don't know that Buhari is not alive. Buhari is not that person, that kind of person, somebody who struggled to become the president of Nigeria, God knows for how long. He keep fighting it. He is not even somebody who actually divorced his wife. His first wife, I've read it, because he went to Babangida to plead that he be released in prison. He is somebody who has a lot of ego. Because of that, he said, I told you not to go and you went, boom, you are out. So he is the person that you think is alive and all these things are happening. He's being accused left, right, and center. He's not saying anything. Because the man is dead. Nigerians, this man is dead. The man Angugo no Zendo. That man is dead, for God's sake. Each time, this is the most shameful part of that thing they call Nigeria. I don't want people to even look at me and say you are a Nigerian, because it means you are in the same basket of idiots and fools. Politically correct, yes. There come a time in your life you got to say enough is enough. We know the man is not alive. Look at the people that are surrounding him, the so-called presidency. They are picking. Now. They don't know what to do. They pick up on any little thing. Mbaka talk, Mbaka is more important than people that are dying. The federal government, they sit down in the Aso Rock. All they are thinking about is the Father Mbaka. Now. I didn't know you are so important. People are dying. Hundreds are dying every day. All they pick up is because they have nothing else to say. They are looking for a distraction. They are looking for something to push away. Facts. But the world is opening. Somebody told me, he said, Oga, when you now started this thing, you were like 20%. Today, you guys are 90%. We will eventually get to 100%. It's coming. It's gradually, because people are tired and sick and tired of this nonsense. What a shameful and a disgraceful country. Poor Buhari, they won't let his soul rest in peace. The man has died long time ago. Everything is centered on this, and the worst and the most annoying part of this whole thing is that he has a family. How can I have a son and they are castigating me when I'm dead, and my son wouldn't come out and say enough is enough? His wife is still alive. Let's say the second wife, the Aisha Buhari, the original wife probably had died, I don't know. But at least Buhari, Aisha is traveling up and down. She's a young woman, beautiful looking young woman, who is enjoying herself to one way or the other, but at least she has to say one day come. Anyway, she has already. But I don't think making how would I put it, saying it indirectly, it's a very good thing. No, say it direct. I do not have a husband. My husband is dead. It's a simple question. Then let them go and answer that question. No, you won't say it because you don't want to die. Oh, because they're going to kill her. Oh, what are they going to do to you now that is new? They say, speak the truth and shame the devil. When you don't tell Satan that you are here, you are here. I see people in the churches when they are confessing and talking as if they are drunk. They are not drunk. They just want to get that burden off their chest, which is what we are asking each and every one of you to do. Let's listen further to Mamadou.
Broadcast. I want to respond to one Aliyu on Instagram. Aliyu. How many times did I call your name? I am not a cheap monk. If you are cheap and you think every Nigerian is jobless and they have to live on government before they survive, I am not one of them. Okay? I am happy that I'm not a minister in Buhari's government. It would have been unfortunate. Yes, it is true. If you are a minister, of course you can't talk. It's like working for a man. If you want to talk, then you resign. So don't come here and try to blackmail everybody. So anybody who complains about Buhari is because they didn't make him a minister. When for the life I live today, no minister lives it. Quote me on it. I have my freedom. I live wherever I want. I go wherever I want. I say whatever I want. I'm not a dullard like you. What's wrong with you? Are you proud of the Nigeria of today? Can you sleep in your village? Tell me where your village is and tell me the last time you slept there. Tell me the job you do and what you have ever contributed to Nigeria apart from being a parasite. You come here, you think you can insult me? Aliyu, please get off my page. People are dying. You are coming here to talk about ministerial appointment. What has that got to do with anything?
Honestly,
because all of you go into government to go and steal. I'll be 61 in 2 weeks' time. I've never lived on government. I've never been in government. What more do I want in life? You think ministerial appointment is the problem of everybody? Those of you who cannot survive outside government, that's your business. That's none of my business. No, it's my business to talk to him. We need to let people know that the country belongs to all of us and we can talk. I criticize Jonathan. So why can't I criticize Buhari? Because he is God? We supported him with our sweat, with our hard-earned money, and if he's disgracing us, we have a right to react. We supported him. And I apologize again and again. I apologize publicly that I ever made such a mistake in my life. But we want our people in 2019 not to repeat the same mistake. People are dying. People are hungry. People are jobless. All you people do is because somebody is from your area, you have the same ethnic background, so nobody should talk to him, nobody should touch him because he's egg. Buhari is the president of Nigeria, but Buhari is a public servant. He does not own Nigeria. He does not own Nigeria. Nigerians pay him. They pay his hospital bills. They pay everything. Anybody who does not want to be talked about should not go to government. You can't employ a man and then the man you employ will say, no, you can't talk to him. You can't query him. Whatever he does is final. I wonder what's wrong with Nigerians.
They are mad people. It's nobody.
So it was good for us to criticize Jonathan, but it is no longer good to speak about Buhari. The country has virtually collapsed on its head. You are telling us we can't talk. Because of what? If Buhari sits in front of me, I will repeat it and tell him to his face that you have failed. What have I said that his own wife has not said about his government? That Nigeria has been taken over by bad people. Am I the one saying that? Is that not his wife? When tomorrow comes, Buhari will say, oh, he didn't know. So that's why we're telling him. So those of us who have the voice that can reach him, that's why we're saying it publicly, that Nigeria has collapsed. Muhammadu Buhari, listen to the cries of your people.
All right, my dear Momodu. The point is, like I said before, I'm still saying it again. I feel uncomfortable with the idea that there are people who are hoping that Nigeria is going to come back again. You know, they're hoping, they're doing everything. Buhari is dead and gone. Just allow this spirit to rest. We know. We are waiting. Father Mbaka, Buhari is your friend though. We're expecting you to go down to that pulpit and tell us who is in Aso Rock. We are waiting for that. I can't wait for that. Because it will eventually happen. You see, the people, everybody is struggling. They see hoping that, what would I say? That eventually things will go back to normal. Nigeria is going to do this, Nigeria is going to do that. The country is finished. There's nothing called Nigeria. I'm telling you, absolutely nothing. I listened to that, what the Atwa said, which is very good. He made a lot of sense. But the truth is, what I fail to understand and agree with them is the fact that they are hoping that Buhari is doing this. Buhari is long dead. Even the Momodu is saying something. I told you in 2019, don't vote for him, and you did. No, he was already dead. He died in 2017. They were just playing that Tromahaha. This is exactly what the game they are playing. They played that game past 2019. Now they want to play it to 2023. That's the same thing. And when you look at it, it looks like it's yesterday. When did he come into power? How many years went by? 4. Fake Buhari now came in. And the next 4. That's what they're trying to finish now. They're trying to run into 2023 and bring in another fake Buhari. Because everything about them is fake. Meanwhile, our ages are growing. The country is growing. They're counting how many years and nothing is happening. Nobody is moving anything and nothing is happening and nothing will ever happen. All right, I have a press release that I need to read out this morning. It was done yesterday, and they said, sit at home. Total shutdown of Biafra, May 30th, in honor of our fallen heroes. The May 30th, remember our usual tradition on May the 30th, what we're going to do that day. We, the global family of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, ably led by our prophet and liberator of our time, Mazi Iyke, wish to announce to the public and the Biafrans both home and abroad that the annual anniversary of our fallen heroes and heroines will be on Sunday, 30th of May 2021. As usual, there will be total lockdown of the entire Biafra land on that day. There will be sit at home across Biafra land, Lagos, Abuja, as well as northern towns with reasonable Biafran population. The sit-at-home order is also to be observed in all the markets within and outside Biafra land where our people do their businesses. It shall also be observed by diasporan Biafrans in the over 100 countries with the Ipob family as present. We equally request our fellow comrades in Yoruba, Middle Belt, and other Christians living in far north to solidarize with us in the event as we honor all those who have paid the supreme price in our struggle for total freedom. All Biafrans living overseas must hold rallies in their respective countries of abode in honor of our fallen heroes and heroines, including the gallant Imo State Eastern Security Network, ESN, Commander Ikonso, and his men murdered last week by the Nigerian security agents. The rallies will also show the outside world of our resolve and preparedness to leave Nigeria. We equally advise our diasporan people to ensure they get their written approval of their host countries before embarking on the rallies. 30th of May every year is very dear to Biafrans because it was the date our hero Emeka Odimegwu Ojukwu declared our resistance to the genocidal attack by Nigerians and Fulani Janjaweeds, which culminated into the 30-month civil war from 1967 to 1970. We shall always remember all those who died in the cause of the war and our march to freedom. Consequently, there will be no movement on the roads throughout Biafra land. No banking or official services in our territory. No commercial activities of any kind. The National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, National Association of Road Transport Owners, NARTO, Luxurious Bus Associations of Nigeria, LUBAN, Keke and Tricycle Association of Nigeria, Artisans, Vulcanizers, Okada Associations, Markets, Parks, Airports, Seaports, and others in Biafra land are advised to shut down completely on that day. There will be no procession or protest anywhere in Biafra land on that day. Everyone is to stay indoors. No church services on that fateful day. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, Almighty God, knows what we are doing. There will be no church service in various churches in Biafra land. Nobody is expected to flout this directive. Remember that this anniversary was not observed in 2019 because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So we want this year's event to be resounding. It is signed by Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. We'll keep reading this because the 30th May is coming and the day we sit at home. We definitely have to do that. It's been ordered and we're going to carry it out diligently. This information will keep going until after the 30th of May. We're not going to stop reading this. Every time on the news broadcast, you're going to hear this so that you get yourself prepared. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. All right, let's see what else is on the making here. All right, I have this one that is very, very interesting. I listened to it yesterday partly, but even though it wasn't complete. Let's listen to this senator.
On the floor of the Red Chambers, the state of insecurity was debated, and it was clear that lawmakers were angry about not only the state of insecurity, about how it's been ignored. What's your take on this?
Well, as a security man myself, I knew this thing for a long time that there was a problem, security problem, at a very alarming rate. I even went to Borno, went to that war front, and I saw the calamity that is befalling Nigeria. And I came to a conclusion that this war cannot be won the way we are tackling it. And I complained to my colleagues that we are playing with fire. When we are going on holidays, the House of Rep sent for Mr. President to come, and they have the power to summon him. At least we elected him. As he was about to go, he was prepared to go. He told them he was coming until one legal advisor somewhere, the Confucianist.
He wasn't going to come. There was no Buhari. Even in our game, you guys are playing this game with human lives. He said he wanted to come, then one legal advisor. What legal advisor? A legal advisor in what? Are you going to fall into the ocean? Are you going to fall? What are you going to do? It's like a legal advisor telling you, don't jump off the cliff. If you want to commit suicide, you go and ask a legal advisor. Go there. You don't need a legal advisor to tell you not to go. There was a reason he never wanted to go in the first place, because there was no Buhari. The embarrassment he could have faced there, we know. When they said Buhari was going to go, I said, thank God, let me see him go. And I said it on this platform that there will be no Buhari going to that place. Just watch. Then the next day, the legal advisor. Legal advisor tell you what? Not to go and speak to you, people that elected you? Nigerians should please wake up and stop fooling themselves. All these senators, okay, the man talking right now is supposed to be a member of the House, right? These are people that are leading you. Oh no, now he's giving him an excuse. He wanted to come until one legal advisor, and no legal advisor advised anything. He never wanted to come. He couldn't have come because he was not Buhari.
Told him not to go. that those people that elected him in the same party, maybe they are his enemies, and the man back out. In Senate, hardly can you see a day of sitting that we don't normally stand up for one minute in respect of the killed one, the murdered one, the raped one. Got to a stage that many people, they don't even want to come early in the morning because it is not always very good to salute with sorrow. Then I sought the opinions of some top military leaders. Many of them are being retired now. Unfortunately, they told us that it is impossible to win that war. Because it's just like a family of 2, 3 or 4 that are fighting. It's almost an everlasting war. And the way the war is being fought in Borno, it's just like soldiers going on, custom going on patrol for smugglers, and the police going on patrol for robbers. So it has never been won. Unfortunately, most of the soldiers fighting in the war front, they are all the indigenes. Almost 3/4 of the fighters, they are indigenes. And they have passion for they have pity for their people. Last Sunday, the only CEO that is a non-indigene, is not from the north, it's from Igbo land, was murdered by the same Nigerian Air Force.
Yeah.
Just some kilometers to Maiduguri. Boom.
This is just to tell you what is going on. They are murdering our idiotic brothers that want to remain in Nigerian army. They kill them. The bomb that the aircraft that threw a bomb, they said it by mistake. It wasn't a mistake. It was not a mistake. No, because the point is that we are not going to feel sorry for anybody because we have been asking you to come back. If you want to die that way, that's okay with you. That's perfectly normal. If you want it, okay. Nobody can force you to get back to your land. NNAMDI'S cannot do it. Nobody can do it. It's left for you. But the point is that you have to understand that you are in the wrong place. Our leader had even given you option. Come out there with your gun, join ESN. You'll be paid your salaries. But you want to stay there and die, fine. The only commander who is not an indigene, according to this man, was murdered. That's what the one he used. They murdered him. Who did? They know what they are doing. They are not.
But the whole unit with our Air Force manpower, not even Boko Haram, they killed almost a whole unit. Mm-hmm. So we are not serious about the war. But now that some other interest groups have entered, like these Sasaki human beings that have been sent underground and now coming in form of joining Boko Haram, and there are many special interest groups that the mighty federal government has sunk into the Sokewe, and they thought they have died. These are the people coming in Niger, and they are now going to Kebbi, they are going to Sokoto, they are going everywhere, because this group, they are even more scientifically powerful than Boko Haram. So for now, we are not that we are even sitting on a keg of gunpowder. We are now facing the reality of life and death.
Yes.
And nobody has been arrested for kidnapping, for shooting. The yes-men were just killing anyhow. None of them has been arrested and sold and prosecuted. The most funny thing is that about 2 years ago, the federal government, through the IG, started mopping up arms and ammunition in the circulation, particularly with the civilians. Only for them to rake everywhere, collecting their guns, and unfortunately harming the enemies. And that's why you see many of these civilians, many of these communities are helpless. So it's as if your hands are tied for slaughtering. Then there's an allegation that somebody somewhere must be behind these people. And that is why I stood up in the Senate that what I could see, particularly this Senate that has been agitating that something should be done, one small boy will be harmed and he will be given clearance from nowhere and nothing will happen. He will come and spray many of us there. And that is the end. And that is why I said, is it possible that when we get to heaven, we will come back and use our power of removing anybody we want to remove, including Mr. President, who has been, both directly or indirectly, through his his special assistant, I forgot his name, has been supporting these people, including the minister of one minister.
This is a serving senator, the man that is talking right now. I don't know his name, I've not gotten his name, but he's a serving senator. The point is that what I will advise all these politicians who are playing fools and ignorant is that they should go back, go to IPOB Community Radio, go to the podcast, hit the podcast. You will hear all the everything that is happening to you today has been sung like a song by Nnamdi Kanu. He's been singing this. All you hear is, he's insulting people. You are not even listening, you morons. You're not listening to him. Just pay attention to what he's saying. Every single thing I'm listening to this man talk now, everybody is saying the same thing. It is coming back to haunt them. Every single thing that is being said here today are things that we call it prediction. Okay, let us say that he was predicting or he was very intelligent. He's somebody who has sat down to study, to do his homework very well. He's talking, whatever way you call it. The important thing is that Nnamdi Kanu has said basically everything that is happening today. I am saying it. I'm telling you, go just take the community radio, go podcast. Let us say you didn't start on the beginning. Podcast will tell you, will give you way back what he said in 2014, 2015, 2016, thereabout. Listen to it every single day. Sit down, listen to just one. You will start thinking like a normal human being. Because when you look at the body language of this senator when he's talking, the way he's talking, it's like they are helpless. They look very helpless, and I'm so sorry for them, honestly. I feel so sad and sorry for these people. But hey, what can we do? They have to sit down here and wake up. Look at the question he asked. Does it mean we all have that somebody can come in there to the Senate and spray all of them? And believe me, it's going to happen. Just watch, it's going to happen. One day, one gunman will go in there and kill all of them. That's why most of them don't even go to the Senate anymore. They are ruling from their houses. We listen to Dele Momodu. There are people, morons out there, that is accusing him of saying what he's saying because he was not given a ministerial office. Isn't that great? People are still thinking like that these days. Oh, Mbaka Farambaka is talking because they didn't give him contract. Can you imagine the way these people think? See the way their mind work. How can we sit down here and allow these idiots to be ruling us? Because how can we sit down here, fold our hands, and let these fools be just Dick Ifan will go because I not give him my money and I making they hit me. Mbaka said something and all they are picking up is the same thing. Nnamdi Kanu is saying and crying and shouting in the wilderness, according to my friend, make this man figure heart attack. He will not. He has been talking and crying and shouting and nobody wants to hear. All the same people he's trying to save are the people that will castigate him. But thank God, he has the strength. He has the energy. These things don't even move him. Every day he comes up with great ideas. The wisdom in anybody is to listen to people like the like of Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know any other person anyway. Because most of them are say he is not politically, he doesn't want to be politically correct. He says it exactly the way he hits the hammer on the head. People are coming out. They are saying many things. Different people are saying what they think. Listen to this one.
What's your reaction to what the DSS has said today? There is a warning against those who are, according to them, planning to disintegrate their country.
You said the problem in Nigeria is that people who should know don't want to know and they do not know. The security section is talking and talking and talking. What are they doing? The situation in this country today is so bad that I, Robert Clark, I cannot guarantee Nigeria staying another 6 months.
Yes.
The problems are so overwhelming and they have been created by these same politicians. Since 1999 Constitution came into being, and this crop of politicians, young boys then, who were swimming in Abacha's loot and trying to form as many political parties for him, got into money and came into politics. Nigeria has never been the same. Nigeria is worse than it was in 1982. 1982, when Tafawa Balewa and Shagari was the military, was the president of the country, is a better Nigeria than today, 2021. What is the cause? The cause is the leadership we have. Nobody is going. Look at what is happening in the eastern region now. It is no more even banditry. It's becoming a civil war. Many things are happening. And if care is not taken, and I swear by my father's grave, Nigeria will collapse in 6 months now.
Of course, it already collapsed. It's already collapsed. Yeah, people are talking. Honestly. Listen to Nnamdi Kanu and be wise. All of you guys. Honestly. Let's go and have a conversation this morning. The number here is 646-920-4541. 854. Oh boy, can't see that very well. My light is not very bright enough. Okay, go. 845-344-7984. That's the line for the that's WhatsApp line. Then we have 929-406-9953, the principal officer's line. Don't forget, May 30th is coming, and we are going to really stick to that.
We have an announcement to make. 30th of May is very, very critical. We have our 30th of May, we must not forget. We are going to have 3 days of fasting and prayer, starting from the 27th to end.
All right, let me not take that because that's an old one. We have not received any new direction. But what I said this morning when I read the press release, you saw that it's quite going to be different. Let me not use it because the date might be different. We will come to you on that one. But so the lines are open for you. Make your calls whenever you're ready. I have one coming in first. A caller on straight line. You are the first caller today. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Thank you, my brother.
You're the first. You're the first person for today. So tell us your name.
The first caller. You know now. Originally, Mazi Iyke, your only friend.
And there was a.
Morning, sir. Or good afternoon. Okay. You see, I'm just very happy to even call first. Those are for all the clips you played just now. I want to pick on that of Dele Momodu. You see, Dele Momodu, I can believe you are the cause of that insult that very Ali you gave to you. Because when you interviewed our leader, I think early this year or last year, told you that Buhari is dead. Dele Momodu, you were saying that you met him last week, this and this. Our leader told you that he will swear with his life. You said, no, don't swear with your life. Now it has been proven. Nigeria has no direction because it has no leader. That is why that Aliyu can come and insult you. Remember what you told him? You are not a government worker. You have never depended on the government, unlike him. If the country collapses today, Aliyu will not eat again. He will. Okay, will he be selling cows? How much will he sell cows to compare himself with you? So you brought this upon yourself because you never believed our leader. Nnamdi Kanu can be compared to Nostradamus. Like they say, the man who saw tomorrow. Like Peters, as you were saying, let them go back to Google. So I don't know what you call that button. Press it and let people start hearing what our leader has been saying since 2014 till today. He has never told us lies. Everything or prediction or prophecy has said have all come true. All of them have all come true. So this is the problem. We have no place. Everybody knows that this man is dead. Now I will come to our brother Madam Baka. Yes, our leader have given you a promise that we will defend you. Madam Baka, what you will do for the world or for the Biafrans or for Nigeria? Open up your mouth and tell us who is in our sorrow. Let everything end.
Yeah.
Be a sacrificial lamb like our sister Dora Kinyuli, who told us here that we died. That was when Jonathan was made a president. Madam Baka, it behoves on you to open up there because Hasoro is no longer happy with you. Don't protect them again. Don't protect them again. Otherwise, things will continue to be like this. Let me stop here. Let other people call. Mazi Iyke. Thank you.
Mazi Iyke, thank you so much. You're the first caller today. Thank you. You made my day. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984. That's the WhatsApp line. And the parallel officer's line is +1 929 9953. The truth must be told. It doesn't matter who said it. Like I said before, I said go to Ipob Community Radio app. When you go behind it, you got to see what it says. Podcast. Hit that word podcast. You will see all the old broadcasts. I am telling the senators, the so-called politicians, to go there and listen to something and be wise. Because our leader is saying what he's saying. It looks like he's just saying it for today. No. These are things that he has said for a long time and he keeps saying the same thing over and over. Let's take a call. Caller on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
My name is America.
I don't think you can. You can't use that line. Use another line, please. That line is not coming up very well. We can't hear what you're saying. Let me take another call on caller on principal officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Iyke Peters.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, this is Mazi Iyke from London.
There we go.
Thank you. One name. I think the die is cast because
yes,
it has gotten to the neck of everybody. Like you rightly said, they should go and listen to the podcast of our leader. From day one, he has been a prophet. Like I said, one of the time I called you, here in London, the way we know our leader is not the way some people out there know him. We know him too well. Our leader might not be maybe 1 or 2 years older than me, but there are things that when we get to a particular age in life, you have to weigh options and weigh and check prophecies. Whatever your parents told you, when you were little, information you received from your home, and then along the line, those things your parents told you before they passed on, you saw that then it started happening in your presence. Now, our leader, since the beginning of the world, you can say you have only had two, maybe precise prophets. Forget the ones they have written in the Bible. Okay, Jesus Christ came as a son of God. But our leader has been the only prophet, living or dead, in this century that has ever given prophecy or teaching or prediction or whatever you call it, with 100% precision. He will tell you, go back 2014-15, he said they are coming. These people are coming. They are going to rape you, take over your land, kill you, force down different legislations, destroy your crop. Everything he said, has it not come to reality today? And yes, some people are still doubting. Like, I heard you said exactly when that video, you played that video of Dele Momodu, that pastor was saying something. Yeah. That's exactly what I said. Exactly. Because Buhari is dead. A dead person cannot, do anything from the grave for the living. That's why you have presidency. Presidency is a plural for president, meaning there are a group of people running that place. Garba Shehu, Rufai, Sultan of Sokoto, they are all those Fulani, hegemony, that cabal, they are the one running Nigeria. That's why they have the time to go and attack Father Mbaka, who indicted them to say, you are evil, this is what you are doing. Change what you are doing. Instead of them receiving the message, they went to, we give you contract. And even Mbaka came out and was laughing at them. I listened to his new, this thing he did yesterday. He told them which contract. White people came. They wanted to provide security, this thing in Nigeria that will solve every security problem and give our people jobs.
Yes.
They were looking for a way to contact the presidency. They contacted him. Then he pointed them to go and meet them. Did he ask the white people to give him 2% when they get the contract? No. If you can listen to Pastor Mbaka, Father Mbaka, you will hear clearly that the man just did things, as a man of God, he claimed he is. In his own way, he's been following God. You understand?
Yes.
But the presidency of a country, of a nation, when people are being slaughtered every day because they cannot do anything, they are the ones who sent their foot soldiers to go and do these killings for them.
Yes.
They are the ones who imported them from Sahel. They are the ones who used Nigerian ammunition that was bought to fight Boko Haram. They handed it over to all these their Fulani foot soldiers and spread them all over the whole Nigeria to go and kill indigenous people, grab their lands for their Islamization. It's a simple thing. People should not, look for rocket science or whatever to decode what is going on.
Yes.
Nigeria is already gone and is coming to a level whereby Mazi Iyke, mark this world today. We might wake up one day. You hear that, there is nobody in the presidency. All of them have run away.
Yeah.
Take this word. It will get to that level whereby they will run away to Niger. That's why they've been building refinery in Niger with money from my land. That's why they are building rail to Niger with money from the oil in my land. So why are they repairing those, building Niger? Because they know that what is coming, they are not going to be able to withstand it.
Yes.
No matter however they play it, they know it. So they are planning to run away to all those people. But let us tell them, you see this word, Fulani, when Biafrans, we must have finished with you on this face of the earth. Anywhere you hear the word, Biafrans, you will be running and running and running because all these your Sultan leaders, governors, even if you run to Niger and we still have Biafra, some of us, we've learned so many things for so many years.
Thank you.
We don't need to say what we are going to do, but whether you like it or not, Dele Mahmoud, I asked him a question on his program. Dele, where do you belong? Just to say it clean. Stop, but we know all these problems. Are you for one Nigeria reconstruction or restructuring, or are you for Duduwa exit from Nigeria? I asked him that question on that program because I watched it live.
Okay.
But he did not reply it because all these people, whoever you are, it has gotten to the time whereby you have to declare your stand and say, okay, Nigeria is unfixable. White people say is unfixable. Now is unfixable. I am no more interested in one Nigeria. Total disintegration. That is what they have to be saying. Not coming every day to tell us, all sorts of problems, this and that. We know all those problems. They exist. We know Fulani wants to Islamize everybody. We can see it is happening. So, but what is your stand? Do you join IPOB, you that are Biafrans? Or you still want to look around to see whether Nigeria go better? Or how you go move forward with one Nigeria? It has gotten to that time. Yeah. So, Mazi Iyke, Peter, may God bless you for what you are doing.
Thank you.
Our people,
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you very much. I have another one coming on straight line. Let me take this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, sir. Dr. Mazi Iyke Peter.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans, friends for Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwu Kitabiama, will continue to be with us and keep us moving forward. My name is Hugo, and I am calling from my location. As you see, we need to continue to say this truth because the truth can only set us free, and we are saying it. I want to say, for those of us that doesn't understand what is going on or what is happening, let me tell you, the reason why some of us are commending Mbaka to continue to say what he's saying, see, what AI is, when you do the right thing, we commend you for doing the right thing. Then when you deviate from doing that right thing, start doing something that is not right, we will also condemn you.
Yep.
Yes. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob member, let me say it, put it this way. For decades of years now, we realize the truth and we say that we want to be free. We are no longer interested in anything about the so-called Nigeria. Then our brother Mbaka is one of the person that believe in one Nigeria. And that is the reason why, because some people said, he wants us to clap him because he wants to go and have a security. Yes, because he believes in one Nigeria, he have never realized the truth, what we also know, and start lamenting. That is the reason why he went there. He will suggest, if you want to give them suggestion, or he bring people that will make sure that Nigerian security is intact. But for the reason that the APC evil party agenda, they don't want that security. Are you going to bring somebody that will secure the Fulani jihadis in their mission? That is the reason why they refuse to listen to him. Now, as they refuse to listen to him, I can boldly say this is his own morning. He has realized the truth of that thing that we are saying for the sake of years. And they return back and say, enough is enough, the killing. We will no longer support you. And you, evil man called Gorbachev, you are fucking nonsense. You want us to support you. All of you that is killing people in Nigeria. And you claim that insecurity everywhere. You are the reason why people are dying, and you don't want to protect the masses. I pity the useless evil Nigerians that doesn't understand this handwriting that is going on. But let me remind you something. Have you forgotten that security, let me say, the end, to put an end Boko Haram activities remains one of the agenda of this party that you are supporting. Have they put an end to Boko Haram? It's a question that all of you need to ask yourself. So somebody that thinks that these people meant well to Nigerians and continue to support them, all of a sudden they disappoint that person. That person has the right to join the majority to condemn this evil government, because Nigerian government is an evil government that's killing innocent people. Yes. So that is the reason why, if you are supporting Nigerian government before, and now you say enough is enough because you have seen the truth, we will commend you. And any day you change tomorrow, we will still fire you, because that's what Chukwu Kabiama brings us, made us available for. So we are using this opportunity to urge everyone to call a spade a spade. Let us say the truth, because it is only the truth can set us free.
Thank you.
That is the simple truth. When you come to this army that is dying, they choose to die because our leader lamented decades of years. You must resign because have a boogie ban.
Yeah.
This one you are hearing all of a sudden they shoot them or they throw them bomb. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. They intentionally kill them. That is a simple truth. This prophet that we have in this our own generation want everybody, more especially our brother that is in that army, to resign, but they refuse to listen. That's the reason why they are dying. So I am using this opportunity to encourage everyone to remain firm on the side of the truth, because it is only the thing that will set us free. The Chukwu Kabiama that lives in heaven will continue to bless our leader, Mazi Iyke, and all the faithful ones that still standing on the side of the truth till this time around. Mazi, thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. And what we are saying is, like, I'm advising them to go back in time, go back and check out some of the tapes. People have predicted what is going on now, and it left for you whatever you want to take. That's what you take. Not being politically correct. You have to go in there and listen, because Nigeria is getting to that point. Everything here that we're listening to, let's listen to this one. Listen to this.
God began to speak to me about Biafra, and I'm worried. I stopped somewhere last month, and I'm going to throw a little light on another one. And I pray that the authority concerned should listen to me.
No, they won't. Pharaoh.
And it's a statement. Dialogue now. So that you should not be knocking the door for dialogue and there's no dialogue.
That's it. That's what we are. That's what we are right now.
I keep saying it. I said there is a spirit in this young man. It is bigger than what physical eye can see. I'm not an Igbo man, I'm a Yoruba man, but I'm speaking as a prophet. I said what I see in this young man is bigger than him. You see the man, the small boy that they call him, what is inside him is bigger. It's not just an ideology, it's bigger. I said, I see an animal. Which animal did I told you last time? Huh? I said what? A what? A what? A small puppy. And I say, I see a small puppy going forward. All of a sudden, I saw so many strange wild animals, lion, bear, great animals around the puppy. Then I saw the puppy look back and saw that the animals around him are so many. Suddenly the puppy, what I saw last month is different from what I'm seeing now. The puppy is developing some futures of wild animals. This prophetic word is not to the negative. It's very important. Take the Biafra agitation serious. Dialogue now. Because I see a time, doors are knocked, calls are made. People who are heady are saying we have come down, but these people are not willing to dialogue again.
That's right.
Please, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. Dialogue now. Dialogue now. I repeat it again. I'm not an Igbo man, but I'm telling you what I'm shown in the spirit. What? I'm seeing great people, important people in this nation coming together and saying, now, okay, we want to sit on the table, let us talk. But the people you want to talk with are saying it's too late.
Of course, right now. That's what it is.
Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil.
Yes, this is not, the tape is not new. We've heard it before, long time ago. It says dialogue now. But the truth is that right now, do we really want to dialogue? Do we really want to talk to anybody? Our brother from London who just called, he said he made something that is very, very important that you should put into consideration. He said something like, one day you go to Aso Rock and they will all have run away. There will be nobody there. We are getting there. We are getting there, very, very close to there. People have made predictions. It's SAN, the man that called him, he says it's a son, whatever that means, a senior advocate of Nigeria. He said something that he's giving Nigeria 6 months. That he will not be surprised if this country will last another 6 months. I am thinking that the country is already off. It's cliff right now as we speak. It's already out. There's no question of waiting for another 6 months or whatever you call it. But we are here. We are saying that Biafra is our thing. No matter what anybody says. Dele Momodu, people asking him to take his stand. Well, I don't think it's a very good question. It's not very good. He has a right to. There are people who want to be politically correct. They know the truth, but they don't want to just come out and speak the truth because the truth is so embarrassing to some people. But there are people, the likes of NNAMDI'S, who don't give a shit about nobody. He will say it the way it is. He has no permanent friend, and whenever he says something, he says it because that's what he thinks is right. Caller on WhatsApp line, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Yes, Mazi, I am so sorry, Mazi. This is a Mazi, my man, Ugonijaka again.
Welcome to
yes,
the program.
I called before, but it wasn't clear. So I'm calling from United States, and I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo in Olu. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaga of the people. Mazi, thank you for all you do for Biafra. I thank God Almighty for Mazi NNAMDI'S. Yes, Mazi, they started talking. Let them talk. They're going to talk. Because the reality, we know what is coming. We know what is coming. The only thing I advise the Biafran children, get yourself together. defend yourself, get yourself united, join ESN. ESN is for everybody. Because believe me, no matter when everything comes, then what we will do is that we have our own defense already. And that defense is the ESN. We have our radio already. Our radio is this media, Radio Biafra. So that's the reason why every day we call and then we ask you to do the needful. And this is the reason why I am calling you this morning. Having heard all this thing that is going on, having heard all this thing that is going on in Nigeria and people confessing and telling you what is going to happen, and having experienced all the problem that we've been experiencing, that is you as a Biafran, the intentional extermination of your children, the genocide that was committed against you, the organ harvestation of your children, the raping of your women, that's nothing that they have not done to us. So, but now, as this is going on, then this is an opportunity for us to unite ourselves. Unite ourselves. Even all those our brothers that are falling out of grace, all those our brothers, due to their selfish end, they don't want to join IPOB. I am calling them and I'm telling them the door is open for you, my brother. You have invested a lot in IPOB that you are stupid to step out now that we are almost at the end of the journey. Join IPOB, come back. We are going to welcome you. We welcome Father Mbaka. Why can't we? You are a part of us. Please join. And I'm begging you, all of you in America, all our brothers in America, please, even if you don't have the energy or you don't want to be identified with our IPOB or you don't want to do anything, but do it for the sake of your investment back home. So that's why I'm saying, please, do the best you could. Just go to our website. It's not complicated. It is so easy. The best thing you can do is just to go, use your smartphone, use your phone and go to the Google. When you get to the Google, then what do? You type. What are you going to type? www.ipob in USA, one word, .org/donate. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And that is it. It's not complicated. The money is money we're going to use to do what? For our media and then for the ESN, so that we can secure ourselves now that Nigeria is falling apart and the bottom cannot hold anymore. Mazi, thank you, and God continue to bless you.
All right, God bless you, my brother. Thank you very much. I have another call on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. All right, you just dropped. I don't know why you dropped your line. The line was open for you. This is Radio Biafra, 646-920-4541, 845-345-7980. Or 84, I'm sorry. Going back to the straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes. Mazi Peters, can you hear me, sir?
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Peters, you go to Kokikadia Madrege, Mazi Peters, Shike Odete. The Shike, what the new house I went. Am I no longer that we are joking? We are not joking. Our heart, Mazi Peters, you see our heart. Our heart has become darkness. You see, that you have too much less. Where we get now. He be number one. We get that too much less. And this person say there will be a time that there will be no dialogue. Who are we going to dialogue? Mazi Peters, are we going to dialogue with people who don't even have common sense? Fulani that look at us, we Biafra, we Igbo, patient, Koro eye. They want to come and take our land. They did it in 1967. And our ancestors defend our land. This is the generation that we teach them a lesson they will never forget in their life. If you people know what is coming to people, you people will remember today after this message because we are going to discipline your people in church. Dara. Then the NNAMDI'S, then the Shika, then the one you are with it, then the camera will then no human being will stop Biafra. Not free in heaven, not free on earth, not free in the land of the dead. No creation of people because of heaven and earth can stop the restoration of Biafra. Who are you? Then they got free in 2 years. And you just very like that. No, that war. Then when I see that happen, come in, then the doctor will teach you. He's just the governor. Biafra is all over the world. But then the king will tell no people to check out. But then what he has to show, all Biafra, what is not that job. Anything they want, we give it to them. We are forbidden power.
Thank you.
Fulani, go and write this. Go and read the Bible. You are Bible today. You see number chapter 31. Number chapter 31. from verse 1 to end. Do you see verse 4, verse 8, verse 16, and verse 54? All now we work together. America not to help people. We don't want America. We don't have America now. When I get pilots for America, when I get the dealer for America, and that useless students that don't have common sense, they want to come and take the land of nations. They show these governors that they help you people. I don't think our age. We are just staying here. My name is Okechukwu. I'm from Umuawalu province. I come from Biafra land, the land of my ancestors.
Thank you, sir. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. I'll take a very short break and I'll be right back with you. Stay tuned. Don't go away.
Oh, nana, land of the rising sun. John Lavine, my originality. Land of the rising sun. Biafra, land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my fatherland. Biafra, land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my fatherland. We are children of the Most High, called by the name of God, the Creator. Wise men from the east, south, and the middle, great Biafran people. We're taking it to idol worship and we lost the face of our God. And as we wallowed in idol worship, the British entered in, trading on the Niger, exploiting your people, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and take soup to them entered in. I brought in civilization, brought in your religion, and told us about America, and we embraced it. I never knew them got Nigeria water. With religion splitted us amongst our brethren, with denomination teared us apart. Building churches, schools and hospitals, we never knew we had to pay this much to be your place forever. Oh, Nana, so we fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. We fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. But our lives have gone poor. At the very spot we left our America. Now is the time to be restored. Great Biafra be restored. I want freedom for my people. Freedom for Biafra. Biafra, land of the rising sun. Land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my father. The descendants of Abraham. Biafra, from Father Isaac. The descendants of Jacob. Biafra is a reality. My fatherland. My originality.
Why are you people lying? Why don't you tell them they want an independent Biafra? Oh, they're fighting for their freedom. So we owe everything to Chukwuka Biama who asked us to come. Not by our own might, nor power, nor will, but by the grace of the Most High.
Back in 1914, amalgamation, colonial masters, criminal masters. A mercenary soldier named Frederick
Lugar brought together all them captives, including Jah people, them Yorubas and them Ariwas, and so many other people called us Nigeria, Niger area. Oh Nigeria, people with different religion, different beliefs, yeah, different in culture and tradition, different language, different in everything.
All right, I'm back again on Sid. Let me take a call coming in on WhatsApp line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Radicals.
Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Ishiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet you once more, Mazi Iyke. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi NNAMDI'S, for a time like this. Honestly, each time I remember my leader, I start to think, suppose if our leader has not emerged for a time like this, if Nigeria stay for another 5-10 years, what is going to happen for that place? Because I try to understand that black people has a very big problem in their thinking of reason. Very big problem. Because when you see how white people are doing things, you regret to be a black man. That's another thing. Okay, now look at how Nigeria are useless from bottom to top. And some people are still saying that they are Nigeria. That's to tell you that black people foolishness started from Nigeria. You can get some other places, black people who are reason, have sense of reason more than Nigeria. Nigeria is the worst place that can happen on earth. Because these people are thinking backward. They are not thinking forward. What Nigeria is interested in is elation, stealing, looting by Fulanis. And somebody, especially from the Igbo land, are still talking of elation. So what am I saying? I support our leader. Let there be no elation in Igbo land. Because all the over 60 years Nigeria has been exist after independence, there's nothing to prove that Nigeria is their human beings are living in Nigeria. And somebody somewhere is talking about election. Which election are you talking about? The whole senators from the east, how many of you? Only Abaribe is making a sense of reason. All other senators are just staying in Abuja, stealing money, forgetting about where they are coming from, including the House of Representatives. All these people who came from South, you are there, all these things happening, you cannot say anything. Who are you representing to say? When you think of black people, the worst black people are living in Nigeria. These people are worse than animals. They are not supposed to call a human being. When a human being are reason, you will think a day will come, you will die. What will happen for the people you left? That will make you to be a human. You cannot just now I do like that, I do that this. You bought car, you steal, you loot. One day you die. What will happen after you have died? That is very important. All these things we are struggling and talking and doing all these things. Some of us are 70 years and above. Nobody knows where he's going to die. We are doing it for unborn generation because there's no future for unborn generation as far as Nigeria is concerned. So I encourage our people to do the best they can to see that we liberate our unborn generation from the bondage of one Nigeria, because one Nigeria is evil. One Nigeria was planned for quite a long time between British and Fulanis. And they have been working towards that end before the march of our leader. That is to tell you that God sent our leader. If not God send our leader can never reach to this level. That is of the truth. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
Thank you, all hail Biafra. Thank you very much for your advice. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. +1 929-406-9953. That's the principal officers and the ladies. Call us. The line is still open for you. All right, like our brothers are saying, everybody's saying the same thing. Honestly speaking, they looking forward to total disintegration of that nation, that thing called Nigeria. It's no more in the existence. It's just a matter of time before Onyo and Akwalali to attend to Israel. That is getting there already, but we should not keep our hands down. Got to stay focused on the ball. There's nothing they can do to stop what we are doing. You have to make your donations wherever you can to support what we are doing. All right, come on. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, good afternoon. Mazi Iyke from here. My name is Desmond and I'm calling you from Italy.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, talking about the support for ESN, before I comment on your analysis this afternoon from here, let me first of all give out our number for our Biafrans and friends of Biafrans, lovers of our freedom who are here in Italy, those who wish to support the defense of Biafra, and those who wish the Biafran people in Italy well for Biafra to come. To support ESN, that is our national security guard in the land of Biafra. Please, this is the number approved by the IPOB national body in Italy, signed by the IPOB national coordinator Italy. And the numbers are +39 35100 46055. I repeat again, +39 35100 46055. This number is for the national coordinator IPOB in Italy. I will call the second number +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. This number is for the national PRO IPOB in Italy. Please, Biafrans in Italy or friends of Biafrans, the groups that are affiliated to Biafrans in Italy, please call this number and you'll be directed on how to support ESN as long as you're in Italy, because ESN is our main cause now and we have to support them so that our land will be protected. Thank you very much, Mazi. Mazi, see, to analyze this afternoon, there is a saying that our people used to say, Imandi Igbo asin and Iboleji Lu Kuka.
Yes.
It's ilu kandi Igbo leje kuku. One name is a song. And I saw that say that never mind them. Onu kurunjo ge kuma. Angala hanti na ha ge kuku kugido nwe how these are songs, these are proverbs from our place, and it's like saying all the people that never believed in what we were doing, now at least they are coming up and they've seen the footprint that Nigeria is unsavageable. But there is one thing we hasten to note is that some of these people don't want to come out clean, and that is a very big problem. Like some of the record you just played about Dele Momodu and some of them like that,
Yeah.
They don't want to come out clean. They all know the truth that there is no Buhari in Aso Rock. The man is dead. The man is dead. Look, there is no need. Insecurity. You say insecurity, you say Buhari did it. No, there is no Buhari.
Of course.
They should come out and say the truth. Nigeria is unworkable. The people we are dealing with, the Fulanis, we are not the same. We don't have the same value system. We don't have the same way of thinking, the same models of operandi. We don't have anything in common. Here in Europe, just by the off the shore here, we have Swiss. After Swiss, you have France, you have Germany. Just few kilometers crossing the border. But they are all different countries. These are whites. These are even Christians. Italy is dominated by Christianity. I mean, the Catholics. Germany is the same thing. Majority of them are Christians. Swiss is, I don't know France, but Swiss is almost the same thing. Now, I don't understand. We are different. The Fulani people, they are different people. We don't have the same value system. We don't have the same way of thinking. There is nothing that we have in common. What is going to keep us together? What is that? Look at UK. They have conducted referendum upon referendum for the Scotland people. So why is it difficult for the Nigerian government or those people controlling Nigeria or even British or anybody they are calling for help to advise them that, look, go and apply the people's wish. Let them conduct a simple referendum. I mean, it was consulted several years ago, 60s in Nigeria, where some people from Cameroon were in Adamawa were put in Nigeria. The village of Atiku and the rest of them. So what is difficult now in telling these people to go and conduct a referendum? And people will come out and be saying insecurity here. If Nigeria go to war, we will all die. This one, that one. Meanwhile, there is a simple solution which the UK has told them. Nigeria government, the solution to the problem. Go and apply it. And they have refused to apply it. What is that? You are calling our leader for dialogue. Which dialogue? Conduct a referendum. Referendum is the only dialogue. If you say, let's conduct a referendum, that is all we want to hear. Which dialogue are you dialoguing? Is it after killing 5 million Biafrans in 1970? You have killed people in Mpo. You have killed people in Obibu. You have killed people in Olu. You have killed people in Onitsha Head Bridge, Izu River, Aba High School, in Calabar. In all the whole of Biafra land is littered with the blood of our people. Innocent blood of our people. Our people have been taken to the north. Women raped, destroyed their life, rendered useless. Fulani herdsmen has destroyed people's lives in their villages, even in their ancestral land. What dialogue are you going to do? What kind of dialogue do you want to dialogue? I don't understand these people that are talking all this dialogue. Let them conduct a simple referendum that is applicable, a very simple solution to any hard problem in the whole world. What is difficult there? That is the only solution, referendum. And our people must be resolute. We must support ESN. Anyhow the Fulani want it this time around, we'll give it to them. Like what you said earlier, a guy will come and Kambabu Harego. It doesn't happen. Yeah. So if they bring war to our land, then we will fight the war. That is it. We will fight the war. People saying we've not seen war, God will punish all of them. Because somebody must die. It depends on how you die. All die and I die after all. If they want grace, we'll give them grace. They haven't seen it, we'll give them madness. In fact, these Fulani people, we'll give them madness. Thank you, Mazi Iyke, and God be with you.
God be with you. All right, thank you so much. Our referendum is coming, and there's nothing anybody can do. Nothing to negotiate with anybody. Anytime you're calling us, we're not dialoguing anything. First of all, let's sit down and decide. It's a very simple thing. When the Biafra is there, then within Biafra, we'll sit down and say, hey, do you want to join us or you want to go back to your former whatever you want to do? Yeah. So let's stop fooling ourselves and thinking that you can just wake up one day and say Nigeria goes back to what it is. You're voting for 2023 that you will never get there. That's for sure. Thank God for NNAMDI Kanu, because if all these things didn't happen, by now I don't know where we could have been, honestly. I have a call. Let me see. There's a call coming in. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on signal. Are you there? Are you ready?
Mazi Iyke Peter.
Welcome to the program.
Go
ahead, sir. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
There was a Daddy. This Malaysia now.
Thank you.
Yeah, sir. Been a while. You know, I just want to chip in a little while. People that just this last call, the last call I said that people say we don't want to war, we don't want to war, we die. And they've forgotten the fact that we have been dying for a long time. Which other war are you talking about? Even the Biafran war that's been fought, people thought Biafran war has ended. The Biafran war did not end. It did not end at all. We are the ones that thought that it ended. But Fulani continue from where the thing stopped. Yes. Even self, they imply it in a very more dangerous and harmful way rather than the one that we even fought to self. I'm telling you the fact. Right from that time till now, if you calculate it, our people have died even more than even the Biafran war. But they didn't know. We don't want to die, don't want to die. Are we living? Death is better than this bondage and slavery. Now you are talking of don't want to die, you don't want to die. So this is the hour. We are not living. This is the hour to die. This is the hour to die in order to get our freedom. There's no other ways about it. This is the only way to do it. And this regarding to the Senate, all these House of Senate and all those who I don't know how to classify them. If you ask me, I would say majority of them or most of them know that there is no Buhari in House of Rock. But because of fear or I don't know what is it, fear or intimidation or what, they don't want to, many of them don't want to speak up. But when they will hear the main gist, when it will rain on them or dawn on them, is the day ISIS or ISWA will visit them in that House of Representative or House of Rep. Then pour them granite. And that would be the time, in fact, their eyes will not open in the grave to know that there is no more Buhari. And most of those Fulani that are there, they don't know, all of them are members of all these terrorists, all these ISIS and Boko Haram. Most of them there that are sitting together with them in that chamber discussing, they are all part of all these Janjaweed because all of them are the same, they are together. They can't tell me that the Buhari who they know before is this idiot that they see now. They can't talk. Can't talk. They still there. They are still there, deceiving themselves, all of them. What kind of human beings are? What kind of animals are these people that call themselves human beings that can't even speak? How can an idiot be bigger than a Senate? That the whole people elect the idiot. They invite him and he refused to come and giving you a excuse. These people have been using excuse. And yet all of you are there swallowing the rubbish and still calling Mr. President. Honestly, since my life, I haven't seen this kind of idiocy. I have never known. I don't know. This is beyond me, I'm telling you. For only just ordinary 5% of illiterate, useless set of Janjaweed that is bring more than 180 or 200 million people down. Everybody is zombie, looking sheepishly. No, God have mercy. But glory be to God, our leader Mazi Iyke. And lastly, before I forget, is Father Mbaka. Father Mbaka told us that God told him to support Buhari, and now God tell him again not to support Buhari or come out. But if I don't know why the same God that speak to him didn't reveal to him that this Buhari is not alive. It confuses me. So I don't know which God is telling him that, and then still not revealing to him that there is no Buhari. Only Mbaka can tell that one. But I hope the same God will open his eyes completely to let him know there is no Buhari, so that he will be bold. Because every man of God is God. When God called you, you have to be bold. He equipped you to be bold. You will be bold as a lion. You don't have to fear any evil. When you see evil, speak out. But all these ones, all these guy man, all these businessmen that call themselves man of God, using Jesus Christ to lie. Whereas Christ, when he was on earth, he don't fear, he speak up. But they say they are following Christ, whereas they are following money. God will judge all of them one by one for deceiving people. I could do the regular and long live for my leader, Mazi Iyke. Shalom, Biafra.
Thank you, sir. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still talking here at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984. Come down and give us the information. And don't forget, Biafra is already here, my brothers. What we are doing is we're just waiting. We are making one demand. And like the pastor told us this morning, dialogue now, there come a time when even the referendum that we're offering you, we are going to withdraw it, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. This is gentlemen.
All men around the globe, this is the voice of indigenous people of Biafra, Lagos Zoo, and the entire family around the globe.
Referendum, what to demand? We are not asking for war. Referendum, what to demand? We are not asking for war. Referendum, what to demand? We are not asking for war. The book of Jah made us to know.
All right, I have a call on signal. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Yes, good morning, Dr. Ike. This is Ben Okafo from Boston, Massachusetts.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. I've been listening, and a lot of people have made a lot of sense. And the one that really caught my eye was the guy that said, while they're building a rail line to Niger Republic and all that, so that one day you're going to look back at Sorok and it's deserted.
Yeah.
I would like to remind him as well that most of these military, northern military people who are mainly Fulanis, they all came from Niger Republic. They have their roots, including Buhari from Niger Republic. You know, remember the story by our Onyendu that his father was from Sudan, from Niger Republic, coming to sell talk in Nigeria.
Yes.
There he met his wife. You know, and the story goes on and on. So they have affinity with the northern, with the Niger Republic. So they have been building Niger Republic. You know, in preparation, should Nigeria fail, they will have another home for themselves.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. You know, they try to tell you that they want Nigeria, but actually, what they want is a caliphate. They are building their own caliphate, their own country, which IPOB has now destroyed that their evil plan,
yes,
and agenda. So they are caught between a rock and a hard place. You know, there's a new video that was circulating. I sent it to your WhatsApp page yesterday.
Okay.
And it showed this court-appointed administrator in Imo State.
Yes.
Also, he was with Mbaka at that time. Mbaka was dusty, and he was promising Mbaka that in this your adoration ministry that Buhari has earmarked money for them to build, you know, top of the act hospital for him. And the person said it was as a result of that hospital and the promise that Uzodimba came to make that they never, you know, fulfilled, that made Mbaka to come against Buhari and the governor of Imo State, so-called governor of Imo State. I sent you that video. You see them standing, you know, side by side in his ministry. And Uzodimba was making that promise. So this, you know, this idea of people taking money and talking nonsense, including Mbaka, was real. It was no prophecy. It was money that was promised to him to build for him state-of-the-art hospital in his ministry. I sent you the video and I distributed that video.
All right.
You know, so but that doesn't remove what our Onyendu said. You know, like we will support him because we know that the agenda of the Fulanis is to always divide us.
Yeah.
You know, they protect their own people. When they commit crime, they will never fight against them. But they want us to come and fight against their own people who are, you know, who are doing bad things.
Yeah.
So the point is very clear. We will not fail. We will not succumb to their divide and rule tactics. We're not going to succumb on that. Just like Onyendu was very smart enough to say, after we get at Biafra, if we decide to question him, it's left for us.
Yes.
But for now, any politician, be you governor, whatever you've done before, if you turn around and say, listen, I realize my mistakes, I want to work with my people, we will protect you. Thank you, Dr. Ike.
Thank you so much. God bless you. All right. Thank you very much. That is the truth. Izukamana Neji. That's the way we talk about it. That's the way we say it. You cannot come from the outside to divide us. Let us take care of our problem together. We'll come, we'll fight, then we'll go home, we settle. Not people from the outside coming in here to divide us. That has gone before. They didn't start it today. The British did the same thing. When they came in here, they started dividing us, telling us that, oh, you are Igbo man. You are. First of all, before the advent of the war, to be honest with you, there was no such thing as Igbo. There was no such. The reverse state, the Calabar man is a Efik man. He's a Efik man. It doesn't really matter. But for those of them outside the eastern region, they refer to all of us as Yamini. They do not discriminate. They don't know the difference between a Calabar man, a Akwa Ibom person, and a Igbo person. For them, you are all Yamini. And that continued until they came in and divided and started telling the reverse man, oh, is this Igbo man? But all of a sudden, the people that are supposed to be our Igbos, different dialects, now claiming they are not Igbos. It's unbelievable, honestly. But all that is history right now. Let me take a call on the signal. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Dr. I. Peters, how are you, sir?
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Speaking to your brother Chidera, I call you from my location, sir.
There we
sir. Mazi, I just want to ask you a question, please, sir. I'm not sure because I don't know the topic today. I just putting my this thing on. I'm just coming up from work now. When I heard that Haneze are asking for a round table for IPOBs, I want to find out from you, sir, which position Haneze are holding in Nigeria?
There's no Haneze.
What is it?
They are proscribed. They are proscribed. We don't know them.
So why? Because we are agitating for the restoration of Biafra in hand of the Fulani government. Yeah. Then where did Ohaneze come in? Because Ohaneze are the one who rejected us from day one. If Ohaneze want to make peace, can't they go to Abuja and tell Abuja what their children want? Then if they have gotten something from Abuja, they can say, okay, my children, come home. These are what they offer. Ordinary restructure that their former leader campaigned for years. I just want you to get that out of my head. How can Ohaneze say, okay, let's come down for peace? What peace? Do we have problem with Ohaneze?
Let me answer that question. Yes. It's very simple. They have to start. First of all, they have to come to IPOB and beg to be deposcribed. As far as we are concerned, Ohaneze doesn't exist. They are proscribed. They can't hold any public meeting. We don't know who they are.
Yes.
So whatever negotiation they are doing it for themselves. They will come to us first and beg us to please deprescribe us. We are going to Abuja to do something to represent you, and we're going to give them the green light to go do whatever they want to do. So they have to start from the beginning. They are proscribed as far as we are concerned. Whatever they are doing, they are on their own. You are on your own. That's the language. We didn't send them for any message. We didn't send them for anything. So whatever they are negotiating, that is their problem.
And they should not use our name to be talking rubbish until they get approval from us.
Exactly. Of course, they can go out there and claim. There are people who have been claiming. Didn't you hear what our leader said about Ifeanyi Ubah in Newi one time? Ifeanyi Ubah, they go out and say IPOB. Our leader said, I don't know this person. I don't know him. So people can claim whatever they are. I can go out there and claim I'm the president of Nigeria. So what? No big deal. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that they can say whatever they want to say. We know our stand. They are proscribed. IPOB, as far as we know, there's no Ohaneze. There's nothing like that. If they think they have power to do anything for us, let them go and let them call a public meeting and let us see them organize their meeting. All right?
Yes.
Good.
And the Ohaneze should know that we're not seeking referendum from their hand. So there's no of sitting with them. Yes.
They're not working for us. Like I said, they don't exist for us. And has us young has on now because everybody wants to be relevant. You know, when we need their if ever we need their help or anything, we'll know. But for now, we not send them. I'm telling you the truth.
Simple. Thank you, sir.
All right then. Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. Our stand on so-called Ohaneze, whatever they call themselves. They are on their own. We know the World Igbo Congress, yes, but not Ohaneze. Ohaneze is proscribed as far as we are concerned. Whatever they are doing now, they are doing on their own. They are not doing it for us. We didn't send them. We not send them on any message. When they first of all come to us and ask for permission for us to ask us please to deprescribe them, because the way they prescribe us, that's the way we are too with them. They are nobodies as far as we are concerned. I have a call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
All right. Good morning, Mazi Iyke. My name is Chiyaka. I'm calling from Maryland.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. The next one I want to say is that since my brothers, they have already spoken what I wanted to say, there's no need consuming your time and blocking other people's this thing. But I just want to make a play. There is this discussion I had with one of our brothers. In fact, when one of our brothers, Mazi Iyke from Ganaponi, whenever he says that there are many Ifulefus in America, in fact, I didn't know until I encountered this Igbo man yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of our brothers. And why I encountered it, in his house, he's from my place. In house, he has a northern Muslim as security man, and came here, and I was warning him, man, look at what you're doing. You know, if you don't listen to what is happening, other people's listening. What I'm saying in NS that we had the argument, and I was able to pass the message, and I know he is going to act on it. What I'm saying is, please, many people don't know history. What is happening now is that ignorance. If there's a way you can organize, most of these are brothers. There's one man, one of our, and I think he's the only elderly man that in Ipob, in Biafra land, that speaks in favor of the people. I've forgotten his name. Is it Naikum Bazilike Amechi?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. God bless that man. God bless him. Is there any way, Biafran, if you can have, in fact, even if our leader or this is make a major broadcast for that man to come and give a detailed testimony of what Biafrans have passed through, and we'll make it very public, because many people are ignorant, frankly speaking, because somebody was asking me yesterday that he really wants to know where we were before the Civil War. I tried my best, but he keeps on saying that I think what I'm giving him is not really that. He wants a detailed this. Many people wants to get that information.
What kind of information? I think I can help out with. I'm old enough to know.
No, information I'm saying is not about. They want to know, because when we agitate, we say this is what we have been passing through, genocidal act, this and that. They want to know the type of lifestyle, because there's one broadcast our leader made, and I referenced it. We are living better before these colonial masters came and destroyed us.
Okay.
So most of those detailed accounts and revelations and all these, we need somebody. I know you can do that. If you and Mazi Alozie and you have a joint broadcast, make it a mega. Even if you can involve Biafran television, make it a mega broadcast. And this, even if it means burning it in CD and distribute it to whole Biafran land, let people listen to who we were. Yes, we know our Onyendu talks, our Mazi Nnamdi talks, but why I wanted that man to be involved is because I feel that that man with you and other people will come together to convince a lot of people. There are many people dwelling, many of these ones born maybe in US here, or born in Ugwausa, or born anywhere that maybe they don't know what is happening. Please, that's just my, maybe I might not put it well, but from your own, if any of our brothers is listening, they might understand and garnish it well the way it will be presented for you to, or for anybody to understand. It's a request for us to be retold who we were before this destruction came. That's what I'm
Thank you very much. I understand where you're going. All right. The solution to that problem, I said it before, is just something that I said on my program. IPOB Community Radio, just go back to the podcasts. Everything is there. Mazi Nnamdi gave us this. In fact, I was telling you I could go back. I know how much I can go back to. I wouldn't go back to beyond when I was like 7 be able to remember a few things. But Nnamdi Kanu brought in the whole thing from before the white man even came here. I don't know how he got that into that history, but whatever way he got it to, he is not wrong. He's very right. Go to the IPOB Community Radio podcast and listen to all his old broadcasts. This is the biggest reference or biggest direction that you can give to anybody who is actually interested in knowing all these facts. Caller on Signal. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is Rabbi Charles. I'm just, I've been listening. Previous callers and the last caller just prompted me to just call. I just want to greet Biafrans first of all. Good afternoon from here, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I salute you, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you, Mazi. I remain Rabbi Charles. I'm calling from my location, Mazi Iyke. There is something I want to say before I go to this particular last caller. I want to say a big thank you to our leader for this morning broadcast and for reminding our people for some certain flippancy, making some certain suggestion on air. We have to be very careful, and also to thank him for the wisdom of the wisdom as that of Solomon he displayed on Father Reverend Mbaka and his saga. It is one of the greatest wisdom that I've ever seen. And sometimes we don't know. We cannot use pain, and we cannot use pain to make decision. I mean, we cannot use temporal situation and make permanent decision. It's not going to be the right thing to do. And he handled it very well. It is very clear and very well understood, and it is high IQ and high wisdom from Almighty. Father, my dear brother that just spoke now, this issue came up in the past when Yeshua HaMashiach was here, and somebody said, he said the dead man, a rich man, and the poor man. The other version said the name of that poor man was Lazarus. So he died, and the other one went to hell, and the other one was in Abraham's bosom. So the dead one, the one in hell, said, call for help, and no help. He said, well, can you send somebody? Can you send somebody to come from the dead, to speak to the living, to turn from their wicked ways? And the story, the teller said, if they cannot hear the prophets, if they cannot listen to the prophet that is there, how much they will never listen. Even if I raise somebody from the dead, they will never listen. Our leader is a prophet sent by Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama. What has he not spoken? What has he not told us? If you think if you bring him Bazulika Amoechi now, he will say something. What of Konenwo Obosi? In his dying state, he came to Israel and made broadcast and spoke and said, back up IPOB, that we IPOB have what it takes to bring the zoo down. Remember that clip. Do not forget. Brothers and sisters, do not forget. There are people we will begin to frontier in this struggle. These people are there to kill, to steal, and to destroy. If they can come to Ikonso's house and destroy and kill that young man for no reason and raise up the building, do you think they can't do it to anybody now? They are wild because they know that the zoo is going down, and they know that our leader has destroyed the zoo. Yeah. So they can kill anything they see. Yes. My brother, we have to be careful. Mazi Iyke, you can even tell you the story because you saw the war. Yeah. You can tell the story. If we don't listen to you, who else are we going to listen to?
Thank you very much. This is a very good point that he has just made. They are wild now. They are confused, they are wild, they can do just about anything. They can hold a serpent. When people are drowning, they can hold a snake and thinking that was going to save them. Right now, they are desperate. They are so desperate, they don't know what they are doing anymore. Because the zoo is finished. It is complete. It is cure ED. You have demonstrated what you did. the zoo is completely out. They are finished. There are no two ways about it. So they are so desperate that they can go and kill the old man. They can go there and destroy. I know that their papa in Bazulike Amechi, you know, when a man said that kind of thing, he is what he is. But we don't want them to go there and destroy his life. We don't want them to go there. He has already spoken. The history of our people, our Mazi Iyke has been able to elaborate it and give it out to us the way he knows how. Not I wouldn't even be able to. I don't think any of us can be able to give that story. But the Bazulika Mechi and Eku, us in Yama Kesi Ekwa Godamu Ibi. You know what that means? I'm a tough person. There's nothing you can do to me. But Anya Choroka, Papa Anyi, Wensobu. Because these people are desperately wild. They don't care anymore. Kawasia, if I hand on there now. But you know what? Eventually, Biafra is going to come. Whether they like it or they don't like it, no matter how much they struggle. So in their desperado, they could do just about anything. The rabbi just said it, just made a point. Very, very good point. I know how our father, Kodenwo Bosi, the story on the grapevine, how he he gave up ghosts because of the news of some people that what was about to happen to IPOB. He couldn't stand it. So he spoke what he said. We have the clips, we have the tape, we heard what he said. He passed over the mantle of the struggle to our leader, Mazi Iyke. That's what matters. Our father, Bazulika Mechi, is resting. He's almost in his 90s. So you don't want to bother him. You don't want people to go to his house to start destroying, because these people, like I said, they are desperate. They are desperados. They have gotten to the last stage. The next stage for them now is Iboso. They are going to run away. That Asorok is going to be deserted. I agree with what my brother who called from London. That is the truth. That is what is expected next. So this is a time for us to be very careful, because Hard is very desperate. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Please make it very brief. We're almost out of time.
Yes, Mazi, good afternoon from here, my big brother.
Yeah. Well.
Mazi, I appreciate you and I appreciate our leader and every IPOB worldwide that is working assiduously to restore Biafra. Mazi, my name is Gutko. I'm calling from my location. Mazi, in your program here 2 days ago, I said that people should stop. People should stop for Christ's sake, asking our leader to join with Mazi Iyke. I hate when people. Mazi, do you know? I woke up this morning trying to listen to our leader, to hear the sermon of today. Somebody who lives in Europe, who know, I don't think, sometimes I'm always an angry person, because that's why I don't always, call names or something like that. Sometimes I feel like to tear somebody off, You don't ask our leader, Mazi Iyke, to join, stop that person that call in the morning. Please, if they send you, don't call our leader again to ask him why not join Mazi Iyke and Saru Dokubo. Stop this. Today should be your last and first to call Mazi Iyke to join, to be even suggesting for him. Do you see the way he answered you? Do you see that he was very angry? Can you see it from his voice? You are asking. It's like you asking a terrorist, Fantastic, and all these northern Fulani terrorists. And where is this one that sleep in the Mazi Iyke house? Where is that fool that sleep in the Mazi Iyke house every now and then to join to our leader to join hand with them? It's like what you're asking him. You're asking that man to do. You call this morning. Instead of you to suggest something, ask him straight questions. You're asking him, what is these people? Is that Mazi Iyke send you people to become and be saying all these things? Don't you know that Mazi Iyke and Asari Dokubo is an agent? Don't you know that? Is it okay? Mazi, let me ask for please. Please, if any white man that is listening to me, please come and tell the black people, because when you hear it from a white man's name, that is when you will believe. When you hear it from a white man's name, you believe that Mazi Iyke is an agent. Mazi Iyke corp is fooling. Forget about this ranting, it's ranting. You are asking our leader to go and discussing with Yerima Shetima. That is exactly what you are asking that man to do. When you see a freedom fighter, can't you know one? Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA too. You know, people can say, like I said before, Onyon they are so desperate now. They are desperate. They're desperados, and they can do just about anything. It's not something that we're going to worry about. I don't even know what the relevance of our leader talking to Mazi Iyke or talking to Asare Dokubo. It doesn't mean anything. You're like, go and tell them, go and talk to Ike Peters. What can he do? Nothing. How? Me and them are the same thing. The football boy. Our director knows where he's going. Whatever he's going to do, he's going to do it. Anybody on your Charlie Egusi, you know, actually Egusi, they will just bring up one issue. If you call our leader and you have nothing better to tell him, why do you want to call him at all in the first place if you have no message to pass on? All right, let me take this as a very last caller on WhatsApp on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Thank you very much, Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon from here.
There we go.
Thank you very much. My name is Chukwemeka Mabuz. I'm calling from Italy, Mazi. I want to also thank you for your dedication. And above all, I thank our leader because what he is doing. Sometimes we sang when we go to our rally, say, you know, what our leader is doing is not natural. Because I believe coming down from that side where we came from, I have not seen a black man or somebody that can stand to do all these things he's doing. Sometimes I sat down and tried to imagine, how could this man resist everything right from the onset, from the beginning? If you go and listen to the program from 2012 till now, you see that where he is where he still is today.
Yep.
No change. No change. Nothing. So there's one thing I want to say that regarding to what Rabbi said and all the rest. Sometimes, you know, when you look at some people, when you go to school and after school you drop, you don't read books, you don't study anything around there within your vicinity, you are not less than illiterate. You are just an illiterate because you think that school you go in 1940, 1960, is the same school exists today. In a days, things change. Things change and still change. That's how we study. For instance, let me give an example of what I intend here. The smartphone, those that came as at 80s, they don't use smartphone. So if you don't go do something around you now, know how to use smartphone, how will you know it? If you do in the study, you study in 1980, how would you know about it? So that is why you have to study. So there are people as black people, what we do is we don't study. Even to read newspaper, to read one and one or beyond the line, to understand the statement people make. Even the past, even here in the Western world, what do? When you want to campaign, they will go in and check your records. Now, all those people calling our leader, like this our brother said last night, we don't have to listen to such idiots. Or those people asking that our leader should go and bring such. Are you not seeing, that person is not seeing what is happening in Nigeria? That means he's not reading. He don't even read newspaper. He don't follow television. He don't know even anything. Because if he's following TV and other things, nobody has to tell you that Nigeria is no more working. Nigeria is collapsing. It has already collapsed. And you are about to die because those there, we are here, we are somehow safe here, but our siblings, our brothers who are down there, we are sympathizing for them because they are facing the heat every day. And you don't know when you will die if you are in Nigeria, whether you can wake up this morning, the next 30 minutes you are a dead man. That's how Nigeria is. And we cannot dwell in such a country. That is why we are about to leave. We will do everything, as our brother said before. If it were that those in Europe will go, I will be among those that will go. After I have a son here, let him bear my name. And I will go. If I die, after all, somebody from the former boxer went for the war. I think from Olo, he went for the war. After he went to the boxing in America, he came back and go to the war. So am I bigger than him? I will go. All of us will go. The life is whether you die from upstairs, you fall from upstairs and die, or you die with a gunshot. It's the same thing. Ghana man sang music. He said, "All die, all die and die." So know how where you die that you can take glory. Anyhow you die, even if you sit in your house and die, the same die. So we are not afraid of death. So anything that will come, we will face it because these people they want to eliminate everybody. Anybody talking should go and Google Fuller movement. Fuller movement. Google it on Facebook. You see it. You see their movement, what they are doing today. See how they plan it. All the whole West Africa, they want to take it. Because that is where the resources they run the war is. Thank you, Mazi Peters, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. This is ready.
Fuller movement. Google it on Facebook. You see it. You see their movement, what they are doing today. See how they plan it. All the whole West Africa, they want to take it. Because that is where the resources they run the war is. Thank you, Mazi Peters, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. This is ready.
Get it online on your mobile. This is IPOB Community Radio, Radio Biafra, the first and the last.
We have tried to